Another way that you can connect the resistor, which I call the slower, is without using the cable, the jumper jack, the jumper cable. You use get a smooth alligator clip. The end is very smooth, and then you use these little tiny pins. Use 2 of them, put it through the hole of the alligator clip. Okay, because the alligator clip has 2 little holes in it. Where is it? Let me get it close up. Okay, like if you look closely where it is on the hole, there's 2 holes. You use 2 pins to stabilize it, or it'll shake. Now, what I'm going to show you is the same as my other video, but emphasis on how the transistor. Oh, another, yeah. Remember, there's holes in these jumper cables. In the female to male, there's a hole in there. So you can use it to connect to the way I'm using transistor. Now, right now I've got 3 volts at 300 milliamps. Here's positive, negative, there, okay? Some of these is not hooked up. The resistor, I've got 1 slower and a capacitor playing with it. I mean, now the capacitors, some of the capacitors, it will not activate till a particular amount of voltage. So the smaller one, 1.5, this one needed 3. The orange one, the one looks like that orange one, that needed 3. Or the light will not light. Right now the light, why is the light not lighting? It was on. There's a reason why it's on. Let me pause. Now remember, a transistor does not give extra voltage or current. It's not a pump. It's a valve. So look at this. Here's the base. Oh yeah. So there is only 3 volts going through this whole thing. Why do I say only? So you don't think that there's an extra amount of voltage, okay? So this thing will not give extra voltage. It's only not a pump, a valve. So when I plug in the base, you will notice that it will amp it up. Remember, it can be a switch or an amplifier. Technically, amplification, a switch means it's saturated, which means it's all the way. So technically, it's the same thing. You know, there's current always running through the transistor, but they say, oh, a particular amount, and then it seems like it's, from the naked eye, what you see it is the way as a switch. So I plug in the base, and it was supposed to get brighter because, okay, see how bright it is now? See, the base is in. See how much it amped it up by? Now the slower is already reducing it by about a half or a third. But so what you're seeing is actually that is really bright. Oh no, it would be brighter, of course, without the slower. No, you know what? It could even be bypassing the slower. It could be that could be full 3 volts. I don't know. I'm still kind of new to this. See that? I pulled it off, and then when I put it back in, woo! Okay. Now I'm also going to demonstrate the piezo. You can pump it. I've been trying to pump it. It doesn't work, so I hit it. See what happens when I hit it. Oh wait, it's not connected the same way. Hold on.